Smudge's Grumpy Day. We're going to try to read this story without this little monster attacking our book. Let's see. Smudge jumped out of bed. "Ow," she said, stubbing her toe in the chair. "Oh no," she cried as she opened the curtains. It was pouring rain. Now she was going to be stuck inside all day. Smudge got dressed in a fed-up sort of way. Then she looked in the mirror. Every single button was done up wrongly. "Oh, bother, bother, bother," she shouted angrily. "Good morning," smiled Stripe. "Bad morning," said Smudge. "What's the matter?" said Stripe. "Everything," said Smudge grumpily. "Have some breakfast," said Stripe. "I don't want any," said Smudge. Stripe sliced some bread. "What shall we do today?" he asked. "Not answer any more questions," said Smudge rudely. "What is the matter?" said Smudge. "Can I help?" "No, you can't," said Smudge angrily. "If you're going to be rude," said Stripe calmly, "perhaps you'd better go do it somewhere else." "I will go somewhere else," Smudge cried, stomping out of the room. "And I won't come back ever." Slam went the back door as Smudge left home. She marched across the lawn and down the path toward the river. The rain trickled under her collar and down her neck. Smudge stood by the river for a long time, watching the water flow by and feeling miserable. Suddenly, Goose paddled up. "Hello, Goose," said Smudge. "I'm glad to see you." "Are you?" said Goose. "Why?" "Because I've left home," said Smudge. "Goodness," said Goose. "Forever?" "Forever," said Smudge. Smudge wiped the rain from her eyes. "Well, why don't we go play in your treehouse?" Goose suggested. Smudge smiled. "Okay." Soon Smudge forgot all about being grumpy and miserable. She was having such a fun time with Goose. Hare and Mole rolled around the bend in the river. "Ahoy there," said Hare. "Come and play pirate with us." Smudge and Goose climbed aboard. "Smudge has left home," said Goose. "Oh dear," Mole gasped, looking worried. "Forever?" said Hare. "I think so," said Smudge. They had a great time playing pirates, and somehow Goose always ended up walking the plank. Then it began to get dark. "Smudge, why don't you go home? Just for tonight," said the Mole as they rolled home. "I don't think I can. I told Stripe I wouldn't ever come back," said Smudge. "Well, then you'll have to stay the night in your treehouse," said Hare. "I bet you're brave enough." Smudge looked very unsure. Up in the treehouse, Smudge watched the dark swallow her friends as they walked away from home. Suddenly, something below went crack. Smudge froze. Something was coming to get her. She shut her eyes. "Hello," said Stripe. "I brought you your supper." And he poured some delicious hot soup. They sat sipping it together, and soon Smudge felt warm and glowing growing inside her. "I was a bit grumpy this morning, wasn't I?" Smudge said. "Yes, but everyone is sometimes," said Stripe. "I didn't run far away," said Smudge, "because I missed you." "I missed you too," smiled Stripe. And when they finished their supper, Stripe and Smudge went home, happily home together. The end.